So Marty and Ed and myself were sitting at the lunch table, and we got these mashed potatoes, and they didn't look so good. So Marty, being a scientific, we were all kind of scientific sort of minded kids, Marty decided to know whether or not these potatoes would stick to the wall. So he took a spoon, and he took the potatoes, and he went whop, and he launched them up against the wall, and sure enough, they stuck. Well, now there was a woman who worked there. We called her the tank lady. She was kind of built like this, and she caught this out of the corner of her eye. She was the lunchroom monitor, and she came in and she said, she came over here and she saw that, and she looked at Marty and she said, "Who did that? Who did that?" And Marty says, Did what, ma'am?" Which of course made him mad. He said, "Those potatoes. Who put those potatoes on the wall?" And Marty sat there and he said, "Well, I don't know. I think they've always been there, ma'am." "No, they haven't!" She screamed back at him. He said, "No, they haven't. I demand to know right now who put those potatoes, who shot those potatoes in the wall." And so Marty sits there when he looks up at the lady. Ned Dreyka sitting next to me looks at Ed. And he looks up at the lady. And he looks at Ed. And he looks up at the lady. And he screws his mouth up like this and says, "I refuse to rat on my friend." At which point the lady comes over, goes to Ed Dreyka, picks him up by the shoulders, literally lifts him out of the seat. And Ed Dreyka's going, but, I didn't do it. And Marty's going, "I tried to protect you, Ed." And Ed's going, "But Marty did it." And now the woman thought Ed was even worse. Not only did he do this, he was trying to blame it on his friend. And she dragged him off, and Ed missed lunch, and we didn't see him until like after he'd come back from the principal's office.